Hey guys, so I am back. My name is Alana and you're watching Alana TV, where I bring you all things movies, all things series, all things books, and all things entertainment. So guys, for this video I'm bringing you my March hopefuls. So this is a list of books that I intend to read for March. I've decided to cut down on my TBR. I've noticed that I am indeed a mood reader. I've started a lot of series, I've started a lot of books, finished the first book in the series, and did not finish the series. I have a bunch of books on my TBR. Well, I had a bunch of books on my TBR for February. Maybe read 2 or 3 out of that whole entire list. And as soon as somebody recommended a good book, well, they said it was a good book, I picked this baby up, or I went and bought it, and my TBR went out the window. So I've decided, since this is the 3rd month in a row that this has happened to me, I'm no longer going with a TBR. I'm just gonna, well, I shouldn't say I'm not going with a TBR. I'm gonna say that I am cutting my TBR down, and I've decided to put 4 books on that list for this month. So let's go through these books. If you guys saw my February wrap-ups, I did read Legend Born by Tracy Deonn. This is Bloodmarked. This is the 2nd book in the Legend Born cycle by, once again, Tracy Deonn. For the first book, and I'm not quite sure how the 2nd book is gonna go, but the first book was fantastic. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I enjoyed that book. I'm now in March, and that book lives in my head rent-free. Loved it, enjoyed it. Bree's character was fantastic. The plot of that first book, Legend Born, was phenomenal. I really liked her character. I liked the other 2 guys. I liked Nick and what is his name? I can't quite remember what his name is. This one here. I can't remember what this one's name is, but I really liked him as well. And I'm Team Bree. I am Team Bree. Whatever Bree does, I'm here for it. Oh, my heater just went on. I'm here for it. So I really like her character. Don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm really excited to just get into it and hopefully finish this book, because I am an avid series starter and I have not finished the 2nd, 3rd, and sometimes 4th book in the series. But I'm getting back to it, okay? I'm getting back to it. So the next one is Iron Flame. So for Iron Flame, this is a continuation of Fourth Wing. This Fourth Wing was about Violet Sorengale, who is the daughter of a general who was pretty much forced into the Rider Squadron. She was actually trained to be a scribe. She loved the books, she loved history, and that's what she wanted to spend her entire life doing. However, her mother decided that that was not what she wanted her daughter to do, and she wanted her daughter to join the Rider Squadron, where they train hard and they become pretty much a part of the army, and they bond to dragons. The first book was fantastic. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It is my holy grail, and I am putting this on because I'm excited to read this one. And I couldn't bring myself to read Iron Flame next, simply because I was just super scared. I wasn't ready for what was going to happen in this book. After reading the first one where Liam died, I cried. I cried. Let me turn you guys a little here. I cried, and it was too much. It was too much. That book just really gave me PTSD. It gave me traumas. It gave me so much turmoil that I couldn't move on to Iron Flame. And I'm putting it on my March TBR as a hopeful, and I really hope I get through this. I do need to read it because the 3rd book is coming out this year, but I just don't know. I feel like after what happened in the first book, I'm not ready for it, you know? I don't know. I just yeah. The next 2 is from the same series, which is The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King by Holly Black. So I've been seeing this trilogy going around. I did buy the third book as well. So hold on. So I bought Queen of Nothing as well. So I have all three. Did I read the first one yet? No, I did not, but I still bought all three. I hope I really love this book. So I'm putting book 1 and book 2 on my March TBR as a hopeful. So in total, I have 4 books on this list. This is said to be enemies to lovers. It's said to be, it's about a fairy kingdom. It's about this twin named Jude that pretty much finds herself, and she is plucked from the mortal world to go into the Fey world, where she's around people who doesn't look anything like her. She's a human in this mystical world where she has to learn their culture, learn who they are, try to fit in. She even wants to be like them, they're saying. And that's pretty much a synopsis that I've gathered from listening to reviews of this book and everything like that. I'm really hoping I love this book. I love a good enemies to lovers, and for a lot of the books that I've been recommended, they say it's enemies to lovers, but I just think it's more like friends to lovers, maybe minor dislike to lovers. But so far I haven't read any book or haven't gotten any good book recommendations that is truly enemies to lovers. So I really hope this does it for me. I hope this scratches the itch that I have when it comes to enemies to lovers, and I hope that I can get into The Wicked King after reading this one. I am trying my best to learn how to DNF a book or DNF a series in total. So if I do not like this first book, The Cruel Prince, I will not be reading The Wicked King. I'm not gonna do what I did for Court of Thorn and Roses. People said the second book was way better in going forward, but the first book was just so bad in my opinion that I should have never read the second book either. Even though I loved the second book, Lives Rent Free, loved it, 5 out of 5. The first book was so bad that it gave me PTSD, so now I don't even want to read the third book. And I keep mentioning it because that's exactly how I feel, right? So I'm learning, or I'm going to learn how to DNF a book, how to DNF a series, and move on from there. So I'm going into this blind, and I'm still hoping that it's good enough for me to read The Wicked King. So these 4 are on my March hopefuls, and I really hope I can get through them. If I do read other books, fantastic, love it, here for it. But if not, I just feel like it kind of just is what it is. But I'm definitely going to try my best to get through these 4, and hopefully my March goes well. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!